In the midst of the Cold War, in 1953, as the world trembled under the shadow of nuclear threats and spy intrigues, CIA leaders in Washington whispered with unease. The Korean War had revealed horrors. American soldiers returned home not as heroes, but as bewitched, convinced they were Chinese propagandists. Brainwashing, they cried. The USSR and China are ahead in this invisible battle. And so, on April 13th, director Alan Dulles greenlit one of history's most insane plans, Project MKUltra. Its father? Sidney Gottlieb, a chemist with glasses and a maniacal gleam, who saw the human mind as the last fortress to conquer. Gottlieb wasted no time. With millions of dollars secretly funneled from the army, he turned universities, prisons, and hospitals into laboratories of madness. Over 149 sub-projects scattered from New York to Montreal. The goal? To create the perfect spy, someone who could reveal secrets under hypnosis, forget everything after a mission, or even commit suicide on command. But the methods? Oh, they were a nightmare of science fiction. LSD, that magical mushroom compound, was handed out like candy. In San Francisco bars, CIA hired prostitutes lured men into safe rooms, slipping them doses in their drinks. As they danced with demons in their minds, agents watched through one-way mirrors, recording every grimace. They called it Operation Midnight Climax, a romantic name for pure hell. Not just LSD, hypnosis paired with electroshocks that erased memories like an eraser on a chalkboard. In Canada, Dr. Ewan Cameron, funded by the CIA, locked patients in psychic drives, weeks of insulin-induced comas followed by shocks that left them as empty shells. No memories, no will. Prisoners in Lexington, the mentally ill in hospitals, even their own agents, all were mice in this labyrinth. No one asked for consent. For radical behavior adjustment, they whispered in reports. But the victims? Hundreds. Some collapsed into madness, others into graves. One of them was Frank Olson, a CIA biologist. In 1953, LSD was slipped into his coffee without his knowledge. Days later, in a New York hotel room, he leapt from the 13th floor. Suicide? Or panic from hallucinations? His family suspected something sinister, and they were right. In 1975, when the Frank Church Senate Committee began digging, the truth emerged. Director Richard Helms had ordered the destruction of 152 files in 1973, but 20,000 pages survived, by chance in a forgotten safe. The hearings were a shock. Senators with pale faces read about unethical human experiments. Victims received compensation, $750,000 for Olson, millions for others. Reagan banned such madness with an executive order. Today, MKUltra is a ghost in pop culture, inspiring films like The Men Who Stare at Goats, and theories ranging from Masonic conspiracies to AI control. But the lesson? In the Cold War, when fear rules, even the greatest democracies can turn into monsters. Are there still hidden files? Perhaps, because in the shadows of Washington, the battle for the mind never ends.